Rage room workers, what's the most disturbing thing you've ever seen? When a new time customer came in with an iPhone, shoes, and a wallet to destroy in the rage room, me and my coworker immediately started gossiping. Out of curiosity, we watched as he put his yellow helmet on, strolled into the room, and only destroyed the objects he brought in. We figured that they must have belonged to a cheating ex-wife or something. But then he came in the next day with a man's outfit and Rolex watch. So maybe he was mad at his son? Well, that rumor was destroyed too, because the next day, he brought in dentures and a veteran's hat. So as he was thanking us on the way out, I jokingly asked if he had killed someone, but instead of just laughing, he turned around and said, "Not yet," before winking at me and walking out. I knew something wasn't right, and my male coworker joked that maybe he had kidnapped someone. And if you've ever worked in hospitality, you know just how boring it can be. So we let our imaginations run wild, until we had made up almost 100 different scenarios about how he was secretly holding someone captive. And to understand what we did next, you have to know that there was a missing persons report flashing on every screen in the city. So one day, we slipped an AirTag into his coat pocket, and when we finished our shift, we drove to his location. Well, 3 hours later, I began to question my decision making, because we ended up outside an isolated barn house. My coworker turned his headlights off and told me to wait in the car as he sneaked up to the window. I'll never forget the horrified look on his face before he threw out into the grass beside him. Curiosity got the better of me, and I left the car. When I looked through the window, I saw the man from the missing persons case tied down to a chair, naked and covered in dozens of cuts and injuries. Red was leaking from his head, and he looked like he was on the verge of death. My head was spinning while I tried